Welcome to BabyCarreraView.com show where we're talking about the Graco SnugRide Click Connect 3035LX infant car seat base. The Graco SnugRide Click Connect 35 newborn child Carsituate first joined the broad Graco group of child restrictions in 2005. From that point forward it's experienced a couple of emphases, one of which was to bring down the base weight territory from 5 to 4 pounds to all the more likely fit preemies. The more current seats additionally have a more drawn-out termination, 7 years rather than 6, to all the more likely take into consideration broadened back riding, to 2 years of age, as indicated by the OPS suggestion. The Click Connect innovation was intended to make it simple to connect to both a base and baby buggy with one stage. It's on the upper range in costs among the other Graco SnugRide models, yet it's as yet a truly moderate seat contrasted with comparative models of different brands. While not an enormous venture for most families, regardless you need to get what you pay for. Is the Graco SnugRide Click Connect 35 worth the speculation, and is it a sheltered and solid seat for your child? We should separate the details so you can choose for yourself. While the SnugRide 30 has coordinating weight and tallness quantities of 30 pounds and 30 inches, the stature furthest reaches of the SnugRide 35 tops out at just 32 inches. A few parents noticed that the baby embeds in the SnugRide 30 and 35 didn't appear to have enough head support for babies. The best thing size-wise is that this seat will probably fit in the secondary lounge of most smaller and other little cars. The main problem with the size we found included the heaviness of the seat. Purchasing this seat as a component of the Graco Air 3 Click Connect travel system would be a smart thought in the event that you need to utilize the bearer outside the car. The kid buggy is a thin profile, lightweight, only 22 pounds, 3-wheeled model. It will hold your child well after they exceed the Carsituate, as much as 50 pounds. Note, customers have announced that this seat will just append to Graco Click Connect baby buggies and not more established Graco kid buggies. This car seat has been crash-tried to meet and surpass US government Carsituate well-being benchmarks. Graco has its own security testing office in Georgia and a program called Safe Seat Engineering, with guidelines that meet or surpass government test necessities. Also, they center around 3 key zones: calamitous accidents, extraordinary situations, and side effects. Graco seats are built with materials that can perform distinctively in various temperatures. Most security tests are performed at room temperature, however, they additionally test at temperatures of 0 and 140 degrees Fahrenheit. Notwithstanding, a few parents noticed that the SnugRide 35 wasn't as breathable as different models, so their child's back wound up truly damp with sweat on warm days. What we noted from a few reports was that there appear to have been changes made in quality control since the pre-2011 models, those that had least 5-pound weight. Parents who claimed the prior models and the later ones have said the new forms of the SnugRide 35 feel less expensive in general, with less cushioning and lower quality texture. This appears to rely upon who you inquire. Numerous parents who were new to car seats thought the seat was anything but difficult to introduce and utilize. Be that as it may, parents who had utilized before adaptations of this seat or other car seat brands noted different imperfections in both structure and establishment. The latch framework might be more earnestly to use than it ought to be. The clasp-style latch stays are hard to append to U-formed car grapples, and expelling them, particularly on the off chance that you have grapples that are somewhere down in the rearward sitting arrangement pad and difficult to see, is an undeniable irritation. When you have the latch clasps appended, it might be challenging to fix the ties enough for the seat to have a sense of safety. It likewise would appear that the SnugRide 35 doesn't have a no-rethread tackle, which means you'll need to expel the saddle lashes from the openings and rethread them in higher spaces as your child develops. While maybe a minor bother, it is significant. The Graco SnugRide Click Connect 35 is demonstrated to perform securely in both accident tests and genuine accidents. Lamentably, it's somewhat of a failure with some plan and establishment highlights. On the off chance that you have a preemie, the newborn child embeds that accompanies this seat may not offer enough head support. Utilizing secondary selling additions isn't something we'd prescribe, yet you could call Graco and check whether they have an elective newborn child embed. The SnugRide 35 will in all likelihood fit in your car, which is a major in addition to contingent upon the point of your rearward sitting arrangement. In any case, you may require some moved up towels under the base to get it to the right edge. The latch establishment and evacuation can be agony on the off chance that you have a more seasoned car with shrouded latch grapples. It shouldn't be an issue with fresher models of autos, however, you can introduce the seat safely with simply the safety belt. The cost is tolerable for this Carsituate, and on the off chance that you have a more up-to-date, littler car, the Graco SnugRide Click Connect 35 could be a decent alternative for you. Else, it may be a smart thought to search around before settling on this one.